The arch is about 1.2 miles
See you
from the
next time,
station.
okay, my friend? All right, take care of yourself. Take care, my friend. Okay. Guys, you need some help with your bag? Put it in front of you. I can get it that way.
As we walk closer, the scale becomes real. 630 feet of steel rising into the sky. Of ambition and exploration. Step inside, and the experience becomes unforgettable. A journey to the top, where the city unfolds beneath your eyes. From here, the Mississippi River flows like time itself, quiet, powerful, and full of stories. And then the adventure continues on a peaceful riverboat ride, where every wave carries history. The breeze, the water, the skyline drifting behind. This is where the city feels alive. Places like these don't just show you the world, they make you feel it. This isn't just a trip, it's a memory in motion.
We're at 24.2 feet above zero, above the normal. It's come down 3 feet just since last night. Now, this was the first major bridge to cross the Mississippi in this area, and the first one for rail traffic. Prior to that, rail traffic would cease on either side. They would have to unhook all the cars, put them on ferries, ship them across the river, and then reassemble the train cars before they could get on their way. Within 2 years of the opening of this bridge, the last single company here in St. Louis to shut its doors. Now, if you want to get an idea of what St. Louis looked like about 150 years ago, looking off to the left, you'll see some of that. Would be a good place to start. Those brick buildings that you see here on the riverfront were original in the 1800s. They're still in use today. They were built back then as warehouses to help supply and to work on inmates at that time. This next bridge we're coming up to is the Dr. Martin Luther King Memorial Highway Bridge. It was originally called Veterans Bridge. The name was changed after the assassination of the National Civil Rights Leader. Now, folks, I'm going to give you a heads up here. The boat's going to be zigzagging a little bit. We've had quite a bit of rain up north and obviously flooding here. So I'm okay up here. I'm just dodging trees, little trees are floating down the river at some times. So that's what's going on right now. These are known as dolphins and marine sharks. A little bit about the Mississippi River here. The muddy Mississippi, the reason it's so muddy down here in St. Louis is not the fault of the Mississippi itself. It's the fault of the Missouri River, which is about 18 miles north of here where the confluence is. The Missouri River brings in about 500 million tons of earth annually and flows down the rest of the way all the way down to the Gulf. It extends 18 miles up around the city. It has saved the city from three major floods, one in 1917. One in 1993 and one in 2019. In 1993, that was the worst flood we ever had here in St. Louis. It was devastating up and down the Mississippi River. In 1947, an open competition was held for the best design to represent St. Louis as the gateway to the west. And if you're looking off to the right side of the boat, you're seeing the winner. The Gateway Arch was designed by a Finnish-American architect named Eero Saarinen. Eero Saarinen's Gateway Arch stands 630 feet tall, 630 feet wide at the base, and each leg of the arch sinks down over 60 feet into solid bedrock. Now the arch can sway 9 inches either way, going east and west. It is designed to designed to last through winds over 150 miles an hour. And there are 9 electric lightning rods on top of the arch. It gets struck between 1 and 2 times per month. On May 17th of 1849, over to the right, they built a steamboat by the name of White Cloud that was moored against the levee here. It caught fire that night. in the steamboat days, people were here on the riverfront, many of them were red ones and long too short, and all by one long. We're going to go ahead and sound that whistle. If you happen to be on the outside deck, please cover your ears. Here we go with that ringing whistle. Cover your ears, cover your ears. Folks, this is going to bring us to the end of our tour. I hope you enjoyed your cruise today. If there's anything we can help you out with, questions, etc., please let us know. We're happy to help. And gather your belongings and have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Looks like the weather's clearing up.
Hope you enjoyed the trip. It is about 3 p.m. and we are going back to Amtrak station and relax for 5 hours back to Chicago.